Hello everyone, I am Pratap Poudel and this is a final assignment for semester second and the subject called Software Administration Fundamental. Now I have already opened my Moodle account. Now I am going to log in. As you can see that there is a Software Administration Fundamental for the semester second. Now there is an assignment given down here in which we have to given a selected tasks for a final assignment. Now I'm going to do the task 7 which carries 90% marks where we have to show the performance monitoring of a Microsoft Windows server. Now now I'm going to go through the VirtualBox and show you the performance monitoring. Here as you can see that I have already opened my Windows Server 2012. Now we are going to do some performance monitoring. They are task manager, event viewer, resource monitor, server manager, performance monitor, and more. Now we are going to open the first performance monitoring tool, that is task manager. We can just open by right clicking on this bar. As you can see that the task manager is shown here, or you can just open it by a Windows search. Now as you can see there, performance processes and many other tabs are given down here. As you can see that the task manager is very detailed is show the every processes and the every resources using from the system. Now as you can see there are many processes. The status is given, the amount of CPU and memory taken by each process is also given. As you move to the performance tab, we can see the CPU usage, memory usage, and Ethernet. As you can see there are many extra services provided here. As you can see, we can see the utilization, the processes, and the uptime. That is quite important. Many sysadmin seems to ignore it, but we should know that because it's a quite important thing. As you move to the users, there is only one users given here because we haven't added so many users. The administrator is using the currently these processes. And as you can see that in the details, we are currently seeing many details, and here is PID is given. The PID correspond to process ID. We can see the status and the username used by that one, the CPU, memory, and more description. We can see more of a service running by a task manager, via task manager here. As you can see the status in the group, some are not allocated to group whereas some are allocated down. You can see that the down one are allocated to the groups. Now we can open more a detailed task manager, which is a resource monitor, by clicking just down here. The resource monitor is a detail like a task manager is also quite important. As you can see there are many tab open here, is mainly focuses on the CPU, memory, disk, and the network. As you can see the overview, we can in processes in that tree or merge. We can basically add a new column or a in column, or sort by ID, or many. You can see hide columns like column or more. This is also quite important to know about the server, which is necessary for every sysadmin. Now we can see more of it by opening more detail in each tabs. Now we are moving on to the next performance monitoring tool, which is a event viewer. Now we can just open the event viewer by searching event viewer. Here as you can see that the event viewer is the opening by just clicking down in the search button event viewer. Now the event viewer will be open Now as you can see, there are many views given here. The custom views, Windows log, application services. The custom views are the custom views are the log given by a third party softwares. Third party software. This Windows log are given by a Windows. We can create our own. We can create our own logs by by creating a new log. Now we can see more of it by in the Windows logs. We can see the application security setup system. As you move into the system, you can see there are many level information given down, date and times, resources, event id is very much important in this process. Now as you can, we can also filter log according to our need. This event viewer is quite important because the sometimes logs are very important to know about the cause and the issue running down on the system. It is very important in a troubleshooting the computer. Now another another performance monitoring tool is a performance monitor. Now as you all know that we can also open performance monitor just by searching that one in a Windows search. It is quite simple to open performance monitor. The performance monitor is quite important for any sysadmin to know about their server. We can just open performance monitor by just writing performance monitor on a Windows search bar. Here performance monitor is opened. As you can see, there are many monitoring tool, data collector tool. They are very used during troubleshooting and many more. They are mostly used in monitoring and reporting. As you can see, there are many user defined data and system data and many more. The reports are also given down here. The last one tool which is quite important and mostly used during the process is a server manager. We can open the server manager just by clicking on the server manager. Now as you can see that the many options are given here. The Active Directory domain services, DHCP, DNS, many services are also installed. Now but we will be going to the local server and seeing all them. As you can see down here, there are many events given here which are quite important events, and the Microsoft uses um, uses all data and uses all memory to use the data safely. Now as you can see, there is an mini event with their event ID and logging date and time too, and many services given here. The services are the services which are currently running, stopped, and their type. Best practice analyzer is also called BPA. We can do a BPA scan and know about the performance of a computer and a server. It is very quite important that you use all of these services to know more about a server. Every sysadmin should know about this performance monitoring tool. Now I have already shown you all the performance monitoring tool that can be used in troubleshooting and finding out more of the issue. Now task here is done. Thank you.